Happy holidays 2018. We're stepping into the home stretch, so I'm going to make the biggest, best holiday bonuses that we can and explain the easiest way you can get into some money-making opportunities that we have here that you don't even have to understand what you're doing with. And for those of you who are already in the projects, locksmith, garage door, and the upcoming projects, we're releasing a free option into that as a second massive income stream so that we can really push both forward. Now, quick note. We just finished all of our deep software development and all the glitches that came out from the testing. So we just added all the sitemaps for GDR and added to the sitemaps for locksmiths. And as soon as the season's over, we're going to start producing the next sites. We got down to this point, and here's my promise. For those of you that want to get our softwares, in 4 hours, we can teach you how to generate unlimited websites that literally you can get done in about 4 hours for entire industry releases if you want. Okay. Now you're probably going to want to do that as part of a project that we're doing, or you're going to want to let us do it. But the software is incredible by now. So I just got to walk through a number of things real quick. Let me see if I can do this in a summary way. First of all, for all the guys who have positions, we're automatically adding robo-texting back in. Do you guys remember how we did robo-texting with Get Trial Leads? It was totally successful. When we contacted a lot of garage door repair guys, we got signups. And we had this really long form people had to fill in. We don't need to do that now. But along with the websites having links that drive calls to a dispatch center, we can create additional pages on those websites specific to companies that we find, right? For those companies in those cities and offer them to get on a monthly recurring payment for the marketing that we do for them. That's beautiful. It's a total parallel income stream, and it works like this. For all the Robotech all the signups, right, for guys renting websites, SEO, whatever, that gets split 80% through the group that are in that project. 80% gets paid out through the group of the profits that come in through that, which is cool because it's going to be a recurring, growing income stream. I'll walk you through a calculator in a minute for that, show you how to download it so you can check the numbers on your own and see what you think. Second, the guy who claims the website, kind of like what you can do now with claiming the backlinkers websites. You know, if you want to backlink a website, you can claim it, earn 10% of the profits that come in just for the backlinking work you do. Well, 10% goes to whoever it is that grabbed that website, so that when we do the robotexting, we're choosing a website to do it on to get the guy coming in. Okay, so this is awesome because it basically means that if everyone's websites are performing equally well, you're making 90% of the money that comes in through the signups that are generated by Robotex, and that's recurring, and that's totally a parallel income stream to the dispatch center. 2 income streams through one system, all because the holidays are making this possible. We did so much automation in 2018 to everything. We've instantized everything on the website so that we can totally control all our websites. We can generate them with ease and we can edit them with ease. That means that the monies we take in for development and extension goes to backlinks and goes to robotexts as 2 parallel income streams that we can build up. Okay, it's really incredible, and we're going to launch 2019 with that. This is the way we're going to kick it off. Okay, so be in. Now, along with that, let me point this out. Let's just go through some stuff real quick. I went to Reference USA, right? This is how we got leads, right? Because they've got verified businesses and we have the legal right to text them. Okay, just real quick, locksmiths, not even searching hard. Okay, 41,800 guys we can contact over and over again, like once every other week. Just whoever didn't respond the first time, we'll go ahead and contact them again. If guys say stop, we'll stop because we track the list. If guys sign up, great, we'll take them off the list too. But whoever doesn't do anything, we'll just reach out to them every so often. What's that mean? We'll add more people into our loop every so often because people sign up second, third, fourth, fifth time around. Very normal. Now, guess what? And by the way, in case you're curious, it's totally legal. Is there such a thing as a do not call register for companies? No. Can we text a company number at a verified business phone number? Yes. Okay, as long as we know that that's what we're doing, then we can do that. And that's what we do. We contact companies, not consumers. Okay, having said, and we already know this for a fact, this is without question, and you're leaving it in our hands, so you don't even have any responsibility there. Now, having said that, let me see. We went to Garage Door. 34,910 guys we found on a cursory search, not even exhaustive, just did a quick search. Mold remediation by itself, 9,000 something. Even those guys we can contact over it. That's thousands of guys still. Keep that in mind. Now, a lot of the reason you don't see many people under mold is because they're doing other things like flood cleanup includes mold, but they'll respond to mold. So we can offer mold to the flood cleanup guys. We can offer, and that's 28,500 of them. There's 80,000 guys for HVAC. That also includes mold. So here's what we're going to do is you guys are getting positions. If after the New Year's, the positions are still spread out and not concentrated, we will invite you guys to log into your accounts, and if you want, switch your holding because you already have the capability for any holding you bought in this new structure of holdings, anything from HVAC, flood, fire, or mold. Okay, if you bought fire and then you thought, gee, I wish I bought a mold position, you can log in where you see your fire position, like fire-website.com/79 or whatever, and you can hit the button next to it for get website to release it and get something else of equal value, like mold-website.com/14. The numbers don't have to match. They're just representing a position number out of a total. Get it? So you can swap anytime to follow the activity as we develop it. Okay? So do not be afraid of which holdings you get. Don't think, well, won't fire be useless until summer? It doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't matter. Now, having said that, let me keep moving. I want to show you more. Okay? Fire restoration, over 50,000 records. Okay? Just so you know, we can build all this stuff up. Now, let's take a look at something else. Google Trends, we can compare. If we do terms like mold cleanup, mold remediation, indoor mold, we can see which keywords matter the most. In this case, mold remediation is huge compared to the others. Having said that, scroll down. Now we know which states we really care about contacting in the first place because we know who's going to be most interested in that kind of advertising. Competition is going to be intense in those states and barely exist in the other states. So perfect. And we know exactly where we're going here, right? We can even sort by interest, literally by state. That's cool. So all you guys getting into the projects, trust us. We know where we're going with this income stream and how to reach out to those people. Can we reach people in just those states? Yes, we can do city, state, and we can select just those states. And that way our lists are clean. They are targeted at the right people. Can we even select the size of the business? Yes. Where is it? Somewhere here. I always forget. But there is number of employees, for example. When you do that, then you could say anything with 1 to 4, 5 to 9, maybe 10 to 19. Beyond that, they're so corporate, they're probably not going to be interested. But there you go. We can exactly target just the right guys. That's totally important. Okay, what can we do with those guys? Well, let me walk you through this if you've never seen it. We group them and reach out to them in sets. We can send them a message and we can type whatever we want the text message to be, and we can use variables. So we need a blankety blank roofing company to send leads to. In this case, this is what the screenshot is from all. We need a Chicago roofing company to send leads to. You know, VAR2 obviously in this case is for city. See what we built to drive you leads. Past tense, built to drive you leads. That should arouse curiosity, and VAR3 is a link for that exact company. Okay, and we can line up the pages for the companies on the same websites as we do for the dispatching. Row 1 through 5,000 might all be for the dispatch center. Row 5,001 through 20,000 would be for 15,000 companies on that website alone. So we can contact 15,000 companies for that website, right? And that would, each one would have its own link that we auto generate for that guy. Okay, we know how to do it. So anyway, where are they going to see on their cell phone? It'll be a message kind of like this. And it'll look something like this. We need a, whatever, Valley Center would be the city, roofing company, right? We need a, it's enough to get them to want to click it to see what's going on, right? It could be Chicago mold remediation company. It could be anything, flood cleanup company. Hit next, and it'll have a text. We need whatever it is to send leads to, see what we built to drive you leads. Well, that's interesting. That's not a virus. That's an offer. It's an ad, obviously. So they already understand that they may as well click the link safely because it's not a virus. The chances are so low. It looks like an ad. It's written like an ad. It's probably an ad. And so then a number will decide to take a look and just see what's there. And that'll be whatever URL, whatever video, or whatever image that we put in there. Okay. Which you have the ability to put into Get Trial Leads. There's a section for robotexting that you can do that with. And then when they click the link, it's going to show them for them, their company, right? Not roofing in this case, but their company with their information, their address, city, state, phone number. It's good to go for them. And as they scroll down the page, right, it's going to explain what's going on. This is here for your leads, and it's got a video that explains what's up, short, sweet, 1-minute video. We built this project for you. We increase your sales with almost no effort. And then they'll have a choice of going like month to month or discounted annual, and they can sign up. All right. Then we're going to email them a form asking for their exact company information, make sure everything's correct, and get it going for their indexing, right? So we absolutely know how to do all that. Now, we've got over 80,000 text credits at the ready right now. Okay, I mean, we're not playing around. We are going to do this in spurts, testing some messages, watching the traffic hit. For those who don't know, we track visitor tracking. We track calls through the dispatch center. They're recorded calls. We can see messages. We can see invoicing. For the robo-texting, okay, we contact the companies. We see when they click through to the websites, and you can even see when they actually subscribe and make the payment. It shows up in the URLs, the amount they paid, the destination link, okay, so that they just get congratulations, we'll send you the form, blah, blah, blah. And literally, we're going to be able to contact them off of that form, okay? We'll just email them at their best email contact, which they added when they filled in the form. Get it? So we're not kidding around. This is going to happen real fast as soon as the holidays are over, right? Like no one's paying attention now, but now's the time to buy in and prep so that we're ready to roll January 2nd. Everything happens on January 2nd. Okay? So let me do this. I want to make some other points real quick. Okay, like I was saying, that's kind of how that works. It's totally awesome. Here's where I want to go now. For those who don't know, we figured out how to nest tokens into tokens. First time ever. We couldn't do it for years. Now we can do it. What's that mean? We can create more variability than you can believe. Okay, so we can create we can put tokens literally inside the content, column by column by column by column by column. For those of you that know what that means, that's insane. All right, let me step back and make a couple points. Data-driven content. This is what it looks like when we upload the data for the companies we got from Reference USA with their phone numbers and everything, and start contacting them, texting them, okay? So we just grab the data for them. How many is this? I don't know, 14,690, okay? So yeah, I mean, 15,000 offers we can make easily, not a problem, okay? And we can do that in a day. See the value of that? What happens if we just get a couple of signups and they stick around for an average of like 4 or 5 months, they make payments and you get your share of that? Wow. Well, what if we keep contacting guys and contacting new guys and building up the lists, getting more subscriptions as we go? You know what that turns into? Just accumulating recurring income, right? More gain than lost from attrition. I'm going to show you a calculator for that in just a second. I want to make sure I make some points really clear. All right, here we go. Just so you know, we now have a pages maker. It spins at paragraph level or sentence level or both. You can actually mix and match. And then beyond that, we even did this with spinning. We figured out a way to take an original bit of set of pages, run them through a spinner, hit the button for unique variations are like 94, 95% unique from the original. Copy those, put them through Grammarly checks. Basically accept everything Grammarly says. We might not accept a couple things because we can see that it's off. But for all you guys in India or whoever doesn't have native English and you're trying to make good quality English content, I could trust you to do my copywriting now. I could trust you to do my clients' copywriting now. Tier 2 quality. Basically, just accept everything Grammarly says. okay? Because you're going to come out in the end so far ahead of yourself, you're going to have a rank of like 95. So even if there are a couple of mistakes, Google could care less. Google is not a stickler for English. We're not English professors here. Google knows that. Now here's the point. We created the spinner. The spinner reads all of the Word documents, puts everything into place for us, literally lines it all right up, and creates those columns. I did not have to create these headers. I did not have to paste in these sections one at a time from each Word document. In the old days, you had to do this one cell at a time and create the headers in each case. Now, this is done in seconds, like 3, 5, or 15 maybe, all the way out to BZ at the sentence level, okay? Sentence level spinning, right? And this is separate from the spinner run that I did, but when I did it, all of these are different. Everything is different. Everything is different. And we can have tokens in here and here and here. And this one could have a company name token. That one can have a phone number token. That can have a location token. That can have a keyword token. So we can do it in such a way that we erase all footprints, okay? And literally, we can create enough content for an entire industry that's so totally meshed that Google will see no footprints, so to speak. And we can do it in a couple of hours for an entire industry. How's that? So we now have all the color combinations we need. We can now produce all the content at lightning speed. In a couple of hours, we can produce all the images we need for hundreds of websites. We can do full launches in a day automatically. And we can edit them the same day automatically. What does that mean? Our money is no longer spent on the work of generating the websites. That part's easy. Our money is going to be spent on the backlinks and Moz and robotexting, right? All for marketing, strictly for driving rank and marketing, direct marketing, right? Like active marketing through robotexting, reaching out to companies before they think to reach out to you, which is cool. It's a great way to go. So what's the advantage of that now? I'll give you an example. It's a parallel income stream. Like I said, for everyone who has the projects, it's a free add-in that we're doing in 2019 to make these projects run hard and to make them pay now as well as later, okay? No matter which income stream, right, takes off, that's 2, okay? And they're both gonna work in your favor, which is gonna make 2019 awesome. Here's the thing I wanna show you now, calculator. Change anything in yellow, don't change anything that's not in yellow. We have really conservative numbers here. Gathering the leads, it's like 0.2 cents per lead, not 2 cents a lead, 0.2 cents per lead, okay? Fair price, trust me. Price, but we could go and buy sets, like full industry reports if we want. We'll say we want everything with this number of employees from these states for this industry, and they'll generate that and give us a price, right? Well, they'll give us a price to generate it and hand it to us, right? However many companies that'll be. So we could buy the list and just save the effort, okay? That will probably come out to this cheaper, okay? Price per text, right? 2.5 cents. If we buy in larger bulk, we can get the price down, but there you go. Now, if we include an image, okay, we got text and image, it takes 2 credits. So then it doesn't cost 2.5 cents per cent, it's 5 cents per cent. But as you can imagine, when you include the image, right, the linkable image, and that's because it's literally 2 texts. It's the text and then the image. Those are 2 texts. That's why it's an extra cost. Having said that, it looks better, more professional, and encourages more sign-ups, okay? Then a processing reporting fee, just to go through the records and tell people how it came out, 0.1 cents per lead, not 1 cent per lead, 0.1. Let's say we have 100 positions involved, all right? Then our total cost per lead is like 5.3 cents. Let's say that out of the deliveries of all the guys we contact, let's say only 25% are cell phones in a given industry. 25%. I'm stretching low here, okay? So then the cost per successful delivery is 21 cents per successful text received by a real company. Let's say the click-through rate from that is 3%. Let's say out of every 100 people that pick it up and see a good message with a good point for them about what we did or can do for them, let's say 97 swipe it, 3 decide to click on it just to see. Okay, so our cost per active responder would be $7.07 per active click. Okay. Now, that's pretty cool. That is getting the guys who are curious at $7 each, right? Who could very well say yes. Now that's cool because that's with the image and everything. Let's say the sales conversion is 4%. That means for 100 people that said yes and clicked, only 4 decide to buy. Then the cost per upfront sale is $176.67. We know that. But what if we are getting them for $249 a month? Okay, for the whole package, the website and the marketing, the SEO, whatever we're doing for them. After 3% PayPal fee, that means we take in $241. Subtract out the original cost, we've got an upfront profit of $64.86. That's going to be split, or 80% of that gets split across the 100 positions, and 10% of that goes straight to whichever website owner, right? Whoever claimed that website within the group. Now, let's say the guy's going to stick on for a while. So anyway, by the way, 80% first month payout per position is like 52 cents. Doesn't sound like a lot, does it? That's per client. Recurring, that's where the money is. Because the average monthly revenue, if the guy keeps paying, then that revenue, let's say it's $99 a month. After the first month, it's $249, then $99 a month. Well, after 3% PayPal fee, we got $94.09. 80% recurring is 75 cents for that. Heck, the recurrings pay out time and a half better than the originals per client, right? Let's say the client sticks around for just 2 months and quits. This could be 3, 4, 5. You can play with these numbers yourself, okay? The first year profit per client, the profit after the expenses is $253. So per position, it's $2.02. Still doesn't sound quite all that hot, but this will now. That's why I'm doing all this, to be point blank obvious so that you can see what's going on. Leads gathered and readied for texting per man hour. If we're doing it manually, it's easy to get 12,000 an hour. We're going to say 10,000. Someone will want to take a break here and there. It's kind of boring work. Say one guy does it and he works for an average of 4 hours a day because that's what we're paying him to do. That's part of the gathering leads cost. Matter of fact, that is the gathering leads cost, that we're paying somebody to gather those leads. So then the leads gathered that we text in a single day, 40,000. And like I said, you remember what I said up here, right? Where was it? We have over 80,000 credits right now, over 81,000 ready and waiting for us to send. When as soon as we have the list ready, we can send it. So that's 2 days worth of this to kick it off, okay? The expected average number of sales entering the funnel per day, sales per day. It may not be the same day. It'll take these guys a little while to reach a point where they say, I'm going to buy in. It might be a day or 2 or 3 outside of the impulse buyers, right? Okay, but that's like 12 a day. For every day that we do this running, right? It could be 12 a day. Okay, let's think about what that means, because it's huge, right? You're getting the upfront payouts, the recurring payouts, therefore the first year total profit, breakdown per position, but 12 a day coming off the efforts. What does that mean? Let's think about what that can mean by the end of the month, because it's a group effort. Each position at the end of the first month, we gathered 360 clients, lost none because it's the first month. So we've got a net 360 that pay their share. Each position earns $186.81. Okay, these numbers here. Then what? Second month, we add a bunch more, drop whoever we drop, gives us a net like 540, and that means this. In other words, we can keep rising this up. Next month we add, okay? That's like total acquired. It's including the original, but it's just working its way up. Drop, and then what you have left over there goes. Anyway, here's the point. And yeah, what do I want to say? This price can go down. What if it's 2.25 cents? You can change it and see. What if we don't include an image, right? What if delivery success is 40% instead of 25, right? What if we improve our message better and we get a higher click-through rate and therefore a higher sales conversion? We improve the page better, okay? Then the cost drops per upfront sale, therefore the revenue goes up, okay? I'd love to play with this. Let me just show you where you can get it because it's important, okay? So anyway, here's the cool thing. When you see nested variables within a variable, this is company name, that's city and keyword professionals. On the page, here's how it looks. City, keyword, professionals. And for the subdomains, every single instance, the microsites, so to speak, all over the nation in the subdomains, these are as different as we want them to be. And yes, that works for everything. Here, we can have nested variables, nested variables, nested variables, nested variables, nested everywhere. We can make every little bit of this variable within variables. We can even do that with the images. We can do that with the banners. It's incredible what we can accomplish, okay? So here's the point. GetTrialLeads.com/calculator and put a slash after calculator so it doesn't default to .php or else you'll get a broken link. There's the positions calculator for Dispatch Center and the Robotext calculator. Both apply to your purchases when you buy during this holiday period. Okay, let's talk about what that means. To get positions, sign up if you haven't done it yet. GetTrialLeads.com/LPE. As a matter of fact, I don't even need to point out to you like this because there's a better way to show you. All right, just fill in first name, last name, email, phone, country, address, city. You don't need to put an address, by the way. It's up to you. It's not required. City, state, and zip. We need the basic information just cause. It's we're registered in Washington State. We're required to have it. Okay. Then you'll log in under admin. And again, there's a single page with all those links. I'll show you in a minute. When you log in, you switch this thing. You don't log in as a cold caller. You log in as an LPE owner. Landing page expansion. That's basically what it means. And then just put in your stuff and log in, right? Here's what it's going to look like when you log in. You'll be on your dashboard. At first, you will have no positions. There will be nothing here. You will hit the link that says LPE websites. That way you can decide what you want to get. And when you get the positions, it puts them here. Now, these are those positions. When you click that link, if I were to click LPE websites, it'll put me here. Okay? And it shows me everything that I can grab. I can get any one of these. They each cost the same. They're all on the same tier. They are all the same. It just tells you what the industry is and what the URL is. By the way, these are representative positions. They are not websites. There is no hvac-website.com, okay? When we create the websites, you will see them in the backlinkers list. They will be the real websites. These are just representative positions. That just tells you all the positions available in that industry. If I look up HVAC, it will give me all the HVAC websites. If I want to look for flood, it will give me all the flood websites. If I want to look for fire, it'll give me all the fire positions. If I want to look for mold, it'll give me all the mold positions. Get anyone you want, okay? Anyone you want, any ones you want. You can get as many as you want. You're buying every position you want to earn from in 2019 with everything we're doing now. Dispatch Center and Robotexting, ramping up all the work to make it self-sustaining. The other thing I should have pointed out by this real quick, notice how the profits subtract out the original cost. Why do you think that is? Because what happens then? We take the original cost and put it back in, right? We put it back in like this to pay whoever these guys are to work however long to get however many leads and keep it going. What's that mean? Very soon, the cost will be self-sustaining. This will churn profits without us having to add any new money to make that amount. If we want to make more, get more positions. More money goes into the Robotexting, more happens here. Okay? But yes, this subtracts out the original cost so that we can keep rolling it right back in and keep building up the accumulating clients so that every month it rises. We won't lose as many clients per month as we gain. I don't care if they stay on for 2 months or even 1 month. 1 month we could lose as many as we gain eventually, but again, we just add more workers working more hours to get more leads so that we can have a higher number of daily sales. But if clients decide to stay on 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, okay, at whatever the average is, we could upgrade them. The average payment that they could make could go up. How do we upgrade? Well, we got at least 100 websites in their industry that have pages in their cities that we can put them on so that they can have multiple front page results. So what if they pay for 2 websites? Maybe, or like 5 for the price of 4 or 3 even. How about 10 for the price of 7? Then we can get them to upgrade so that we can get those numbers up. Okay. This is going to be an incredibly cool game in 2019 of tweak profits. Okay. You do nothing. You just buy in, makes the money available so we can work for you. You do nothing. Just let us build it. Hello, where am I? Let me get back. Okay. So get the websites you want. Now, what if you wanted to trade them later? What if you got some websites? Where should I go first, second, third? I should go a few places. Okay. Here's what I got to point out. If you do get the websites and you decide to trade them out later, that's what I need to say. See this? If I want to trade my flood website for a fire website, how do I do it? I hit this button called Get Website. It releases it and instantly puts you on the list where it allows you a credit to pick up another one. So whatever's available in the list, you can switch from flood to fire, or flood to mold, or flood to HVAC, or HVAC to fire. Wherever the activity is, you can switch and keep up. Okay. Latest news. We tell you what's going on so you know what's going on, so that you can keep up and keep earning. Okay. Get more positions as you go. Makes it stronger for the whole group and stronger for you directly. And yes, the more positions that are bought into when we do robotexting, the better it is for literally all of us. The ramp goes up harder and faster as a result of each next guy's purchase. Trust me. So it's a beautiful group. It's a herd benefit. It's a way where you don't have to worry about a website making money or not. There are going to be 100 websites, and so and if we open more positions, there will be more websites. We'll make that happen. So what's the point? You earn your share from whatever all of them earn together as a group. It's a co-op. So you don't have to be afraid that your website's falling behind or not earning you enough money. Everybody earns as a group. It's a herd benefit, and it's huge. That's what the calculators go to help you understand. Do your own math. See what's realistic, but you'll get the point. All right. What do I need to tell you now? When you buy now, guess what you're going to get for free for every position you buy? A cPanel on our website with a copy of the T2H Nested, the latest, greatest templates we have. What's that mean? If you were to get it, these things cost how much each, right? If you were to get the details, normally $795, okay, with 100 themes, nested variability, total URL variability, total content variability, instant subdomain generation, everything else, right? And SSL wildcard search, everything's included. Totally huge. $795 normally. Holiday bonus. You get one of these of your choice, banner and or blocks. There are 2 types. You'll be able to fill in the list and let us know for every website you want. For each position you buy, what else does that mean you got? A cPanel. So you get a live website. All you have to do is give us your domain names, whatever domain names you want. If you don't know, wait till later. Because here's the second option. If you don't know what you want to do with those websites, let us control them and tell you the domain names to get. You get the domain names so you own the websites. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to work on your website in the group to work the whole thing for everybody. Okay. So it could be that there's 200 websites working on behalf of the entire project instead of 100. Could be more. Now, and in the meantime, So you'll get that for free with each purchase. So you're getting an $800 website with your positions at 250 each. Okay, totally huge benefit. Don't miss it. This stuff goes away when the holidays are over. All right, now what else? Just want to point this out. Well, websiteinstaller.com, you can click videos and you'll see the video training. We have more. We have as much as you want. Tells you exactly everything that you can do with all this stuff. Okay, so you can get interested and do your own websites for your own clients or not. By the way, how many websites can you put on a single cPanel if you take it further? Okay, if you get the software installer and have at least 10 positions, 10 positions, you don't even need to get the software installer. If you get 10 positions, we'll set you up with an account. If you get 10 positions, you will have an unlimited number of templates that you can install from the software installer. You can put them on subdomains of the same domain name, or you can put them on add-on domains of the same cPanel. So for each cPanel you own from us, okay, then you actually get to put as many of those templates on there as you want. That's great. So for guys who have multiple clients or want to, and they want to sell websites for cheap, you can put all your clients on one cPanel with all their own domain names pointing at their own websites, and you can still handle them externally. Okay. Now here's the stuff I'm going to just explain real quick. You're probably not going to understand a lot of it right now, but this is huge. And if you understand enough, go with the flow because the pricing's as good as it's going to be. All right, 2019 is going to be just powerhouse pushing because all the software is done that we're going to do. We're done. Everything is instant. Nothing is slow anymore. Nothing in our process is slow anymore. And like I said, our promise to you for doing this for yourself, if you want to do it, we can teach you in about 4 hours, maybe. I don't know. You know me, it could go over. How to actually spend about 4 hours creating full industry takeover powerhouse projects. You could do 2 a day. You could create enough material to create an unlimited number of websites for any one industry, but you could do 2 a day if you really pushed hard. Okay, not kidding. And you could do it by yourself without even being a native English speaker and with no real technical skills. Okay, so first things first, go to gettrialleads.com. Okay, don't spell it gettrailleads.com. Some people have made that mistake. I just want to be really, really clear real fast because I've got to get going soon. I'm really trying to do my best here to make this clear. Make sure it's gettrialleads.com. Okay, and when you go, all this stuff is old. We don't promote this page. Okay, this is something we used to robotext out to people to sign up on the forum for, right? For their industry. We'll come back and repurpose this soon enough. Okay, so ignore all of this, but on the inner workings of Get Trial Leads, what's happening on the inside for the guys who sign up is massive. Hit the button here that says See URLs. That takes you to this page. This is all the URLs for everything happening in this system. It's huge, and there's a description here, you know, for what all of these are. Okay, so just go through this once and figure out what these are. By the way, if any link does not work, put a slash at the very end of the URL in your browser and it'll work. I don't know why, but sometimes, well, I do know it's a security thing. Sometimes it goes forward to ccc.php and that page doesn't exist. So erase the .php and put a slash so it's ccc slash, you know, a termination slash, and then it'll work. All right. Then you log in under admin. Make sure to log in the right way. LPE owner, okay? And then you can get your positions, okay? There's more going on. Down here, there's the calculator. That's for the calculators. There are 2 now. So you can go and download the calculators and play with them. Here's the subscriptions link. gettrialleads.com/subscriptions. This is all the rest of it. Here's what I mean. We already gave you the website, $795 each, as many positions as you get. If you get 4 positions, you get 4 of those, okay? If you get 10 positions, you get an unlimited number of these for all your cPanels. Huge value. But as you can imagine, what more can you get to help make everything even greater? Okay. When you get the subscriptions, it'll take you to this page, subscriptions. We did holiday pricing on all these things. You cannot get these this cheap normally. Moz Pro, 20 bucks a month. Normally 179 a month if you go to Moz and get this yourself. When you sign up to this, you can add one website at a time for your, your seat. But when you do that, you can study real fast everything Moz tells you to improve on your website or websites, and you can auto improve them with our automation tools. Okay, and then you can take it out and put another website in. Study that one. Okay, 20 bucks a month, cancel anytime, come back anytime. Varsheet installer. Okay, cancel anytime, come back anytime. There's a base version or a full version. The price, let me recommend the full version. What is Varsheet installer? Varsheetinstaller.com. You have to get in. We have to create the account for you. You can do so much here that you don't know anything about yet that you will figure out soon. Feed files. You can upload hundreds. You can upload a single master file that'll populate all the colors and themes and contents and pages and global variables for all of your websites. Very cool. That's what's included in the base option here. Base for 21 bucks a month. All the rest of this, images uploader, themes uploader, file uploader, file deletion, Varsheet uploader, everything that pertains to users. There's like 2 of these that's just for us. Like file uploader, really, that's so we can improve the engines. Okay, we can upgrade all your websites. Just upgrade them automatically so that they stay upgraded. Okay, huge value. You won't get that because you wouldn't know what to do with it. You'd have to code something to upgrade your website. So that's for us. But most of this is specifically for you to do everything on automatically. You can upload Varsheets and auto generate the websites. You can run the scheduler steps. You can save files for all of the projects you're going to want to do. You can import and decide what kind of files you're uploading: images, feed files, themes uploader, ping sitemaps to Google. And when you upload them, then you can go to process files, and you can literally download the sample and import that, and literally that will say all the steps you want done on all of your websites, like every 2 weeks for a year, whatever you want. It's insane what you can do. Imagine working 15 minutes a year on all your SEO because you really don't have anything to do. Once you get it uploaded and set, then Google wants to see consistency. Make changes to your websites every so often. We have the Varsheet installer do that for you. So you don't have to think about it. You just let Varsheet installer do it. How's that for amazing? Okay, your websites will just naturally rank because Google will see you're active with them. Batch GV and processing it. That's in case you saved all your sitemaps and for some reason you lost them or want to replace them. You can just upload them all to all your websites immediately. You can ping sitemaps. We pinged sitemaps for like 192 websites in, I think it was 3 minutes. So that Google, Yahoo, and Bing are all aware of your latest sitemaps. You just upload the list of domains and hit go, and it straight tells Google, check out all these sitemaps now. All the sitemap.xml sitemaps. Okay, all of this is here for you. So that's one of the things, right? That's Varsheet installer full at 45 a month. Come back, walk away, come back anytime you want. Sign up whenever, drop it whenever. Come back whenever, drop it whenever. Spin Rewriter access inside the templates. When you go to the pages and you can fill in the pages, there is a button for Spin Rewriter. And when you hit it, then you can hit a button that says, take the content I pasted in the page. Like maybe competitor content, you pasted in that page and made it somehow generic, took out the company names. And you hit spin it. It spins it in place right inside the web page. How's that? So you can instantly add new web pages for new topics on your websites manually, and you can create variations, and you can download as many variations as you want for your files. $9 a month. Okay? Come and go anytime. How's it work? You hit the button, it asks for a code. You need the code. We change the code each month, right? So when you're paying for this, then you get the updated code. Okay? Software installer. full SI tool, only $25 a month. This is huge. For those of you that don't know what software installer is, right? If you go there and you register, the list of what you can do is insane. These are tools we hand developed one at a time to make websites strong. Anyone's websites that's on cPanel. Any websites on cPanel. Basically, it can do any of this to almost any website on the internet. Okay? When you add your websites, this is where if we put your themes in there for you, you can upload them an unlimited number of times. If you get 10 positions, okay, no matter what it doesn't matter if they're in the same industry or different industries, just get 10 of these positions, okay? Then we will give you the unlimited version in your software installer. We'll set up the account for you, put it in there, and let you know how to access it. And the videos are in there for using it. It's push button simple. You don't have to know how to install websites. You just simply fill in the blanks and hit go. It installs it for you. Okay, really easy, and it's insane power. Okay, so what else? This is the PPP for T2H Complete Nested, which is the latest version, right? Professional Power Package, only $37 a month, 12 months. If you pay for a year, all this you get works, okay? There's the latest and greatest of everything. The Emoji Toolbar for Excel, T2HA Toolbar for Excel, Banner Image Multiplier for Photoshop. Photoshop, by the way, is like $9, 95 cents a month. And you can run it on a single month basis. Just use it for a month and turn it off, right? So only when you need it. And then use it for a whole month. Create all the images for all the industries you want. This is cool. You can create over 1,000 unique images per hour on total automatic that you can therefore spread through your websites. And if you use the Varsheet installer full to do it, you can upload all those images across all your websites in moments. Literally easy, okay? Huge value for this thing, okay? And you get the token-enabled schema format for your websites. Google loves unique images and Google loves schema, okay? Just trust me on that. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Schema.org, huge. And when you get it optionally, you can get this, the Pages Maker macro. Just 2 monthly payments of $79. When you get it, you own it. This Pages Maker macro lets you rapidly convert Word documents with contents into the right format for var sheets so you can create unlimited text variations, blah, blah, blah. This is what I was showing you about all those Word documents, right? It reads them all and fills in all of the lines for you, right? And if you're spinning it, which you probably will, then there you go. It fills all this content in, right? It's so beautiful to see it too because it thinks on its own. It literally decides what to come up with totally on its own. Then you can go back and edit whatever you think, but there you go. There's your variability being auto-generated. And when you compare these, all the variations are different. And when you go uploading these to your websites, then you get all of this cool variety, and especially because we can put variables through all of this content, okay? So that's how cool that is. All right. Let me wrap up by saying this. Right now, the best deals is to get everything together, okay? The way to do it, the way to get the websites is by getting the positions. We're doing that on purpose, okay? So for you to get our latest, greatest templates that allow so much control that your competitors will never be able to keep up with you, get positions. Each position comes with a template. Templates would normally be $7.95 each. You get it for $2.50 each, plus the positions that earn from Dispatch Center payouts and robotexting payouts all through 2019, and then we'll reassess what we're doing for 2020, but we're going to keep it going. You guys are going to be able to keep it up because why not? The more money you make, the more you roll in, the more industries, the more websites, the more we can grow. We can get huge. Now that we have all the software done, we're going to use 2019 to retire everyone who wants to help us build that far and get that far. Okay, so do that. Videos are here. and come to the subscriptions, right? Like I said, go here, get trial leads, hit the link for the URLs, shows you all the sections so you'll never forget how to log in. You'll see it. You'll see where you can sign up to get things like the OPE for purchasing positions and websites. And here under admin for logging in as an LPE owner and seeing your holdings and everything, news and everything else, right? Subscriptions, calculator, and the subscriptions, get whatever you want to get. Again, oh, here's why I got to say, I've got to wrap this up. So here's what I'm going to say. We are not going to be available from Christmas through New Year's. We're just not. We're not going to be here. We're going to be with friends. We're going to be gone. We're going to be mainly out of touch. So please have patience. We have the pricing extremely low for the holidays. And if you get in, you're doing yourself a huge favor. We're doing our best to say this is all the early birds special, the first movers to kick off 2019 because our growth is going to be insane. There is no way that we're going to have any trouble growing in 2019 every which way we want because we've automated everything. Okay? It's easy. Everything moves fast now from now on. So please get in on these prices, okay? Best prices ever, okay? And when you do that, please wait patiently because it may be January 2nd before we get everyone caught up with everything, right? So when you get your shares, you're going to want to contact us like with your PayPal transaction ID and your list of domain names that you want us to hook up with your websites. If you get at least 10 positions, okay, then we're going to owe you the software installer with the unlimited template installation option, right? It's huge, especially for guys who want to work on behalf of clients. You can build them 100 websites or 10 or 5. You can build them a stack of websites in a couple of hours, in literally like 2 hours of your work. So what do you want to charge for that? Okay, whatever you want, you know. You can build, with it being that easy, you can build a lot of the websites first, offer them up, and then see if they want to get it. And for your website, same thing. You can do that with Robotuxing, even for yourself if you feel like it. If you want to do your own industries, separate while still earning from the positions in ours, you can do that. If you want to set up affiliate programs and become a super affiliate, you can make all those different pages about your affiliates. You can even set them up on affiliate or on subdomain links, all HTTPS enabled for each different affiliate. Okay, you can create those programs for the affiliate owners, the owners of the MLM programs or the affiliate programs. Offer it up as a second way for them to bring people in on unique pages. They will probably jump for it. Okay, there's so many ways to make money with this, and we tied it all together, so it is by far the best value we can get you. So like I say, just please bear with us through to about January 2nd. We'll get everyone hooked up, get everything going, okay? You'll so be glad you did. This is really amazing, and I'm so interested in seeing how many of you guys get in, get going, and are happy with this, okay? All right, there you go. That's it. That's everything. So I'm going to let you go. And if you have any questions, just shoot me an email. If you lost track of something, shoot me an email. I know it's a long video, but hey, it's the end of 2018. I just wanted to make sure to get it all out there and give you guys a final chance. Everything gets expensive next year because as soon as we start making a lot of money, what do you think happens to the prices? They go sky high because it's obviously justified. But in the meantime, this is going to kick so fast and so hard that there's no way we can fail. We're too big now. Too big to fail. All right. Talk to you soon. Take care.